Hello guys, welcome back to DSFR. Today we'll be talking about games 20 through, I think it is 22, all Ranger season against the Twins. Um, First off, I'm just gonna say that I'm pretty sure it's either the Angels or the Astros that they're playing next. Either two, I can't remember. But they lost the series 2-1. They just finished their game. Right now where they just completely demolished them. That was pretty exciting. It was pretty fun to watch that game. A lot of home runs, a lot of runs for the Rangers, which is really fun to see. You know, just having a gigantic offensive explosion once in a while is pretty confidence boosting. But today I'm going to be talking about those games and how it affects them. So losing two out of 3 against the Twins is terrible. I said going into it in my last video, is that they needed to win at least 2, and they didn't. So if they lost this game or this last game of the series, it would have been terrible, man. But let's get right into it. So the first game, it was 3-2. I thought the pitching was pretty nice, except for, of course, that one mistake where they gave up. I think it was Dozier. He had a 3-run double into the gap, or triple. Can't remember, but I think it was a double. And that was basically the only mistake they made there. The offense wasn't that. It got some good chances. Some of them they did did capitalize on, but some they didn't. A lot of it was disappointing, though, on the offensive side. So we go into the second game. I think the pitching is good for the last few games there, and then catcher. What going into that game was probably my most confident starter for the last few starts. I was really confident in him going to the Twins. The Twins are a great offensive team. And then he allows whatever he allowed. I think it was like 5 runs or something like that. But just not good at all. And the offense was terrible. Some bad calls, but I don't think that matters though. When you have to get at least 3 runs in a game. If you don't get that, you don't deserve to be a ball club. But of course, pitching matchup and stuff. Irvin Santana has had a great start to the season. I'm surprised because I thought he would just keep declining, you know. But I think he will cool down, Irvin Santana, definitely. I don't think he's this good. I think he's had a hot stretch at the start of the season. And usually if you have a hot stretch at the start of the season, that usually means you're gonna be noticed more. Like, if you have like a hot streak in the middle of the season, you know, some people may not count on that, but everybody's looking to see who's the hot person out of the gate. But it was a disappointing game in that second game. It was not an eventful game for us at all. It was very boring to watch. Just watch them hit home runs after home runs. But going into the third game, I was fairly disappointed in the series. If they won the game, it still would have been it was still would have been a bad series. Going into the third game, and the Rangers just wipe house. I mean, pitching was decent, especially the bullpen. The bullpen was really good in the start, or not in the start, in the game. But the offense, it was like 14-4, I'm pretty sure. Dang, oh my gosh, so many home runs, lots of runs. The offense just completely revitalized themselves. Completely gave me more confidence in them after that terrible second game. But just going into that, I think getting that third game was probably the most important game of their season, maybe. That could be debatable, but I think if they don't win that game, that takes them in a terrible spot there. But I'm hopeful for the next series. I'm always hopeful. Hopefully they win at least 2 out of 3 or something like that. Don't want to lose another series. If they want to stay in it, of course. So I made a video about should Mike Trout get traded, and then I'm pretty sure he hit a home run in that game. Not sure if it was a walk-off, but they won 2-1. And I guess completely debunks this video, but it's funny. Um, it was really funny how that happened. I was like looking at the TV at the scores and like it said like Mike Trout a home run. I'm like, oh no. But anyways, I'm getting sidetracked. Um, I think the pitching was nice in this series. Besides the second game, of course. I think they can still have room to improve. I need more from the top three, especially Perez. I think Perez probably the most questionable starter right now, just because he just hasn't been consistent at all. Besides consistently like below average, he has had some okay starts, but then he just has a terrible start. And I think that he definitely needs to figure it out. Maybe a player that waits till second half to start getting it going. But I think that I think he definitely has room to improve. I don't have a lot more to say in this series, aside from the offensive explosion in the third game. I really enjoyed that. It's fun to watch. I kept thinking like, oh, they're just gonna stop hitting home runs. They're just gonna stop scoring runs at the end of the game. No, that wasn't the case. So, I think that is all I'm going to say here. I'm going to go, guys. I'll see you in the next series against the Angels, I'm pretty sure. This game is 20 through 22, and I'll see you later.